What's up, guys? What's up, Aaron? What's up? What's going on, man? We ready for Monday Night Football, Minnesota and Seattle? What's going on, man? Hope everybody is doing well. What's up, Beyond Maggie? What's up? What's going on? What's up, Clock Management? What's up? Ready for Monday night, guys? This should be a good game. Seahawks win and they will lead the division. Big game for the Seahawks here. If they win, they're gonna they will take sole position of first place position in that division. So big game here for the Seahawks. Yeah, I know, Aaron. They didn't just beat them; they destroyed them. It was that score was not even close to what the game was really like. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Underway in Seattle. Hawks take it from the 2, run back out to the 27. So that is where Russell Wilson and company will take over on the 27, their own 27. So here we go. Underway in Seattle, guys. Big divisional game, or I should say big implications in the Seahawks division if they win. Russ under center. They will start off running it off tackle to the left, plowing his way for 9. That's Chris Carson running hard and dragging tacklers for 9. 2nd and 1. Nice run for Carson there. Carson, 209 rushes on the season for 888 yards. That's 4.2 a carry and 4 touchdowns. So not a bad year so far for Carson. Russ going to start out this under center, 3 wide set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He will back off into shotgun now. Single running back to his left. They hand it off to Carson again. Carson picking his way through the defense, and he will have a first down. That's a gain of 2. Did he fumble yet? No, he has not. They have not fumbled yet. No. Russ under center again. 2 wide receivers to the left. Single running back. They play fake this time. Pressure comes up the middle. Russ flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it down. He will run and slide for 5. So Wilson flushed from the pocket. On the run, he will slide after a 5-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Seahawks. Time ticking in the first quarter, guys. 13 minutes to play in the first. Shotgun for the Seahawks now. 3 wide set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back to Russell Wilson's left. They will hand it off again. They go up the middle this time. And that's a 5-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Probably 3rd and about a half a yard. Seattle's offensive line blocking well so far for Carson. Third and about a half yard. Wilson under center. The tight end in motion now. They will pitch it, trying to get outside the left end, and that will be tackled short. No gain. Minnesota's D on that one. Nice play from the defense, and Carson down on the field. Chris Carson tackled short, and he is down on the field. We have an injury, guys. Chris Carson injured on the tackle as he is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Looks like his head ran right into Hollister's knee. Oh, yeah, yep, that's a helmet. That's a knee to the helmet from Hollister to Carson. Carson down on the ground. Still injured. So we head to an injury timeout as they look at Carson on the ground. It looked like his head ran into the knee of Hollister. So that's no good. That is no good. Carson not looking too good at the moment. That would be a huge disadvantage for the Seahawks to lose him this early in the game. That would be a huge disadvantage. To lose him this early in the game. He was running good, too. He was definitely running good. Once again, guys, injury timeout. If you're just tuning in, injury timeout. Carson down on the field. He was hit in the head with Hollister's knee on a tackle. Seahawks looking for a big win and to take over that division. What's up, Deuce? What up, Deuce? What's going on? Yeah, me too, Aaron. Me too. Me too. That is what I am watching the game on as well. All right, back on the field, guys. Back on the field. Back to Seattle. Carson was able to walk off the field, and the Hawks will punt the football. Punt is away from the Seahawk 37. Caught at the 16. So Minnesota coming out, and they will start their drive from the 17. What's up, Dunk? Dunk says, I'm a Texans and Celtics fan. Well, you're in luck because both of your teams won. Aaron, I think so too. I think so too. I am with the that. I will take the Seahawks in this game. Cousins under center, 3 wide, set 2 to the left, 1 to the right. That is Cook in the backfield. They will dump it off to Cook. Cook on the run now for an 8-yard gain. Delvin Cook starting the game off with a nice catch and run for 8. Going to bring up second and short. Actually, they give Delvin Cook 9, 2nd and 1. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, High Life Gaming. Cousins under center, 3 wide, set motion now from right to left. They play fake to Cook. They set the screen up. That's caught. The fullback 30 40, 50, 40, tackled at the 39-yard line. Big gain for the Vikings. 36-yard gain for the fullback out of the backfield. What a catch and run from the from the Minnesota Vikings fullback there. Nice catch and run and a 36-yard gain for the Vikings. Now in Seattle territory. Cousins under center. They will pitch to Cook. Cook off tackle to the left. Cook weaving his way through the defense for 5 more. So both teams starting off running the football well. Minnesota on the move. Vikings on the move. 2nd and 6 now for Minnesota. Cousins in the shotgun, empty backfield. 3-step drop, Cousins looking. He throws. This is caught a yard short of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. So that was a 2 tight end set there for the Vikings, and they throw out of it. What's up, Coach? What's up? Cousins under center. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 1. They line up heavy set with Cook 5 yards deep in the backfield. They will hand it off on the end around. That's good. He hurdles a guy. 10. Inside the 5. Tackled at the 2. That's Diggs on the end around. Stephon Diggs on the end around. Nice block from Kyle Rudolph on that one to spring Diggs all the way down to the 2. Great block from Kyle Rudolph there. All right, heavy set now for the Vikings. Fullback and tailback. Running back is Cook. Cousins under center, and they will pitch to Dalvin Cook. Cook easy into the end zone. Off tackle to the right. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown, Vikings. The Vikings strike first. Minnesota strikes first. Nice block from the fullback there to seal that play off and really make it so Dalvin Cook could just walk into the end zone untouched. Nice block from the fullback of the Vikings there to seal that play off. Extra point is up and good. Count it. The extra point is up and good, and Minnesota strikes first. The Vikings strike first. So we head to commercial break. That was relatively easy for Minnesota there. They got two chunk plays, and that put them right to two like big chunk yardage plays. And that put him right down on the goal line, and from that point on, it was the Dalvin Cook show. And what a comeback Dalvin Cook has had, guys! What a comeback he's had. He between the knee injury a couple of years ago, and then last year it was the hamstring, and now this year you could tell what he can do fully healthy. He's just been an absolute beast on the field. Dalvin Cook runs so hard. He's something else. He is definitely something else. It just goes to show what he can do when he's fully healthy. I'll see if I can find an injury, an update on Carson, because he did leave. He did leave under his own power, but I have not been able to find an update on Chris Carson yet. He was injured on, like, I want to say the second or third play of the game for Seattle. He was injured on a tackle. His head collided with Hollister's knee, so I would assume they are more than likely evaluating him for a concussion. But if they lose Carson, that's definitely a big deal for Seattle for sure. Coach, he really is. When he's fully healthy, just look at this year. Look at what he's been able to do fully healthy. It's something else. It's definitely something else. Alrighty, guys, back in Seattle. Here we go. Minnesota kicking off. And the Hawks going to let this one go into the back of the end zone and start from the 25. So here we go. Seattle back on offense, guys. Seattle back on offense. Russ in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. All 3 to the left. Now motion from left to right. Russ in the pocket. 2-step drop. Dumps it off to the running back. I believe this is Penny. Penny going to be tackled after a 6-yard gain, it looks like. Yeah, Penny is in. Yup, so Carson being evaluated for a concussion. Exactly what I thought. They just said it. So Carson being evaluated for a concussion. Penny is in the game now running the football for the Seahawks. They hand off to Penny this time. Penny right up the middle trying to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's going to be stopped short. No, they give it to him, so they give him forward progress. Penny gets the first down with the second effort. Just barely, though. So that will move the chains for Seattle. They get a fresh set of downs. So Penny moves the chains for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 Seattle. Russ in the shotgun. Bunch wide receiver set to the left. And a single running back. Russ, big drop, 5-step drop in the pocket. And he is sacked. Russell Wilson tackled for a loss. Russell Wilson is sacked. Yeah, Coach, the color rush jerseys for Seattle are pretty cool. I kind of like that green. The color rush jerseys are pretty cool for Seattle. I like that. I like that green look. Wilson in the shotgun now. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Motion now. They set the screen up. This is Penny. Penny with a nice second effort. That's going to be a gain of another, call it 5 yards, 6 yards, depending on the spot of the football there. 3rd down for Seattle. Yeah, 6 yards. So they give them 6. 3rd and 4. Facing the Seahawks. Carson back in there. Chris Carson back on the field, so he is okay. Carson back in. No concussion for Chris Carson. Back on the field to Russell Wilson's right in the shotgun. Russ going to throw the slant. This is caught. Josh Gordon making the catch for the Seahawks. Josh Gordon, the former Patriot, makes the catch and moves the chains for the Seahawks. So Gordon makes the catch and moves the chains. Fresh set of downs again for Seattle as they cross midfield and are into Viking territory now, working from the 48-yard line of Minnesota. Shotgun 3 wide set. Motion now, and they will hand it off the end around. He is tackled after a what looks like maybe 4-yard gain, 3 or 4-yard gain. And we have a down Viking. We have an injured Viking on the field. We have an injured Viking on the field. So, injury timeout, guys. Injury timeout. As we head to commercial break, they will take a look at the injured Seattle Seahawks player. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday night. The weather here in the Northeast is absolute shit. It is 34 degrees and raining, so that's always pleasant. Not. So still in commercial break, one of the probably 39 commercials that one of the 39 commercials that we're going to have to deal with during the NFL's games. So Moore looking like he's going to be evaluated in the medical tent after that tackle. Actually, not more. I take it back. Sorry, guys. The Viking player who made the tackle. Sorry about that, guys. Viking player who made the tackle being evaluated on Minnesota sidelines in the medical tent. Russ under center. 2 wide set for the Seahawks, both to the right. They will hand it off. This is Penny. Penny running hard, trying to get around the right end, and he does, and they get the first down. Big drive. Yeah, yes, Coach, it is. It is definitely a big drive. The Seahawks got to answer. Seahawks, they got to answer. Seahawks definitely got to answer here, or they're going to be in trouble. Yeah, Penny's running hard, man. He looks good. He looks like he's ready to step in there and do his thing. He's definitely ready. Penny 6 yards deep behind Russ. This is a 2 wide set with a tight end. Russ under center. They will hand it off to Penny again. Penny picking his way through the Minnesota defense into the second level, and that's another 9-yard run for Rashad Penny. Nice jump cut from Penny there to he looks at the middle of the field and then makes that nice jump cut off tackle to the left. And that's an easy run there for 9. 2nd and 1. Russ in the shotgun now. Seattle's still in a heavy set formation, and they are going to run it again. Penny stopped right at the first down marker. Depending on the spot of the football, whether or not they're going to give him the first down, but he is stopped right at the marker. So let's see where they spot this football, and they do give him the first down. So forward progress gives them the first down. It's through OBS, coach. It is through OBS. Russ gonna go for it all, going for the end zone, and he overshoots DK Metcalf down the left sidelines. What's up, Rogue? What's up? Coach. It's through OBS. If you want me to walk you through how to set up OBS, man, it's real easy. I can show you how to set it up if you need to, if you want me to. Just like I said, get at me on Twitter, and I can easily show you how to set it up. 4 wide set for Russ. Russ pocket collapsing around Wilson. Wilson pulls it down, and he slides about looks like 3 or 4 yards short of the first down. Yeah, so 3 yards short. 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks. So Minnesota does what they have to do. They collapse the pocket, but they can't get to Russell Wilson as he pulls the football down and runs. 3rd and short now. Big 3rd down for the Minnesota D. Can they get the Hawks offense off the field? 3 wide set, all 3 receivers to the left. Motion now from left to right. Running back next to Wilson in the shotgun. Russ throwing the slant. This is DK Metcalf. Metcalf dragging players to the 1. DK Metcalf dragging a tackler down to the 1-yard line. What a throw from Russ as he hits Metcalf in stride, and DK just too strong as he drags a Viking tackler down to the 1. So this is going to set Seattle up perfectly here to even the score. 3 wide set, and they are going to hand to Carson. Carson stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and goal. Carson stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's usually just yourself, unless you can you have certain software, then you can add people in. But usually OBS is just yourself. Carson right up the middle, and this is a touchdown for the Hawks. Touchdown Seahawks. Carson right up the heart of that Viking defense, and a touchdown. Pending an extra point, we're going to have a tie game. Good. It is a good game so far, Rogue. It is. It is definitely a good game. So pending an extra point, we are going to have a tie game. Snap is good. The hold is good. And the kick is up and good. Tie football game, 7-7. Am I able to show the game? No, unfortunately, because of YouTube copyright laws, I can't. It's a Monday night game, so you can always check, the NFL's YouTube page. They may be showing it. It's on ESPN. If you have ESPN, it's on ESPN. All right, so the Hawks going to kick it off now. Give it back to Minnesota and see what they can do. 11 seconds to go in the first quarter, so almost done with one here, guys, in Seattle. So almost done with one here in Seattle. That kick into the back of the end zone. Minnesota will start from their own 25. What's up, Mike? Yeah, I know. The lighting is all messed up. I know. This is going to be Delvin Cook off tackle to the left, and he is tackled after call it a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 for Minnesota. And that's the end of one. That is the end of one, guys. So, the end of one. What's up, MacGyver? What's going on, man? What's up? Well, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the kind words. Much appreciated. So, in a commercial break, guys. This going to be a good game. This will definitely be a good game. Seattle with a win has huge playoff implications for them. They would take the lead in their division if they won this game. They would take the lead in that division. And I believe they would have the number 2 overall seed if they won tonight. So not only would they be winning their division, they would, I believe, have the number 2 overall seed. So this is a huge game for Seattle. Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks, Rogue. If I had to pick a winner, I'm taking the Seahawks. It's Scott. It's the lighting. There's something up with my studio lighting, and it's all. I know it's all messed up. I couldn't get it right. Unless I can try doing this. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can try taking the. Hold on a sec, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if this helps. I'll be right back. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I bring it back in. Maybe it'll reset. Hold on. No, it's still, yeah. See, it's the lighting. It's a lighting thing. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a lighting issue. Cousins under center. They play fake to Cook. Dropping back. Pocket collapses. Cousins going to roll to his right and throw this ball out of bounds. So that's a coverage sack. Nobody open. Nowhere to go with it. What are my predictions for this game in the playoffs? I think so I'll go top 3. The top 3 teams in the all right, give me when we get to commercial break, I'll tell you my predictions for the playoffs this year. In the shotgun is Cousins. He will throw to the flat to Cook. Cook gonna run, and that's good for 14, it looks like, and a first down. Oh, I couldn't even turn my radio on. My radio on today because I didn't even want to listen to them talk about the game. It was not good. It was not good. Yeah, the game was not good, guys. I counted eight throws where it was Brady's fault and he missed open receivers and it was his bad play. And the Vikings going to pitch this football, try to get outside the right end, and they are tackled for a loss. We do have a flag on the play, though. We have a flag on the play. And that's holding on the offense. Holding on the offense. So that'll push Minnesota back. Going to make it 1st and 20 for the Vikings. Cousins in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set, single running back to his left. Cousins, 2-step drop, throwing over the middle. This is caught for a short gain. That is Stephon Diggs. So short gain for Diggs on the completion from Cousins. Second and 15 now for the Vikings. 3 wide set with the running back out now as a wide receiver. Empty backfield. Cousins barking signals. 2-step drop. The completion is made to Stephon Diggs for a short gain again. Probably a gain of 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. So 3rd and long for the Vikings. This drive is kind of stalling here, guys, for Minnesota. Drive definitely stalling out for the Vikings. 3rd and 8, 3rd and long. Shotgun set, 4 wide receivers. Running back, and they set up the wide receiver screen. It is caught, and an excellent open field tackle from the Seahawks. That's only a 2-yard gain, 4th and long, and the Vikings forced to punt. That might be a little better. So Vikings forced to punt. Seattle going to get the football back and an opportunity to take the lead, guys. So nice defensive series for the Seahawks as they get the football back. High kick. Nice kick from the Vikings. Caught at the 10. Now the 20 and brought down at the 21. And that is where Russell Wilson and company will take over. So Seahawks on offense from their own 21. 11 and a half minutes to play. Second quarter, guys, as we head to yet again another commercial break. So another commercial break in this one. If Minnesota manages to pull this one off, that would be huge for them. That would be huge if Minnesota does manage to pull this win off. Yeah, the Pats loss was tough, man. That game was I would say a team wide failure. The defense did not play well. Brady did not play well. And to be honest, guys, I think Brady's in his head a little bit. I think Brady's in his own head. I think he's so pissed off that he doesn't have like talented receivers that he's actually letting it get to him and get to his play, which that never used to happen. That never has happened before. But I think Brady's in his own head a little bit. If you want my opinion about the team, and from what I've been reading from the beat writers on the team, and I think Brady's in his own head because he hasn't played well for a stretch now of about 3 to 4 games, and you don't usually see that from Tom. I think he's in his own head. I think he's he's mad that they haven't re-signed. They haven't given him an extension yet. Brady has not got an extension yet for the Pats. His contract at the end of this year is up. They have not re-signed him. I think that's kind of irking him a little bit. I think that they don't have much at the receiver position, like at all. So that's part of it too. But I think there's a bunch of different factors why the Pats aren't playing well. Wilson under center, 3 wide receiver sets, single running back, 6 yards behind Russ, and they will hand it off. This is Penny right up the middle for 2 yards. Rogue, he did look frustrated. Like I said, man, I think it's a bunch of different factors, and I think Brady's just kind of, I think his patience is wearing out with a lot of it. He's not helping it either, though. He's definitely not. He's not helping the situation any with how he's acting either. Like, this is what you got, man. I hate to say it, but you just kind of got to deal. Russ in the shotgun, running back to his right. Motion now from left to right. Russ, 2-step drop. He's throwing the seam route to the tight end. That's Hollister. And no penalty, no flag called. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. So Wilson trying to throw the seam route to Hollister and leads him too much. Thrown way too far in front of him. That's incomplete. 3rd and 8. Hey, Scott, Brady hasn't played well for like 4 games now, man. Brady hasn't played well for 4 games in a row now. I'd probably agree with you. Russ dropping back again, looking over the middle. This is caught. Hollister tackled about a yard shy of the first down. This is going to be 4th and 1. Seattle may think about going for it here. They're only short about a yard. No, punting unit for the Seahawks on the field. So Hollister tackled a yard shy, almost able to convert. But the Seahawks will punt the football back to Minnesota. Standing at the 15 is the Seahawks punter. The kick is away. And it's caught at the 19. So Minnesota back on offense from the 19. Is it Brady's last year? I don't think so. I think next year is going to be his last year. I honestly think next year is going to be Brady's last year. I don't think this year is. Is he frustrated this year? Yeah, absolutely. He is definitely frustrated. He's not playing well either. Believe me, he's not playing well either. And he's crying that he doesn't have a lot of talent, which I do tend to agree with him, but we all know that we don't have a lot of talent. So it's kind of, a situation where, it is what it is. You just have to deal with it. You don't have to cry about it every week that you don't have talent. We are, the fan base already knows that we're struggling at the wide receiver position for talent. We already know that. You don't need to. Rogue, he said 45. He said 45, but realistically, I think next year is going to be his last year. Realistically, I think next year is going to be his last year. He said 45. He's 42 right now. I think next year is going to be his last though. Also, a big component to the loss was that I don't think Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick trust this offensive line at all, because they were actually running the football, and on 4th and inches they decided to throw to Mohamed Sanu, like 4th and inches. Just duck your head and and QB sneak it. Like, how many times have we seen that? Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady have no faith in this offensive line. None. Zero. There's been multiple plays this year that have proven that they have no faith in this offensive line. Zero. Like I said, man, it was, to me, it was just a organization wide failure. Like everybody did something wrong. Everybody did something wrong. It was just an organization wide failure. This is Delvin Cook right up the middle, and he breaks through into the second level and is tackled after a 5-yard gain. That's the big question, man. He's, like I said, it's one of the driving factors, I think, why he's all pissed off and in his head because they haven't signed him. Cousins gonna drop back and throw to the flats. This is caught by Diggs, and Diggs looks like he is gonna be pushed out of bounds right at the first down marker, and they are gonna give it to him. That will move the chain. So Diggs with the second effort makes. That looks like he got the first down. So they will give the first down to the Pete Carroll going to challenge. Pete Carroll challenges the spot of the football. What's up, Pat? What's going on, man? So Pete Carroll going to challenge the spot of the football. Glenn, no, I agree. You need to kind of get your ass handed to you, and have a bad game and just kind of get it out of the way before the playoffs. I just think you can't, when it comes to the Patriots, you cannot. um I just think you can't point blame in one singular direction. I just think they're not good in multiple areas. They're struggling for talent in multiple areas on the field. So I think it's real hard to point a finger in one direction and say this is why they're not playing up to the way they should. I think there's just multiple factors involved. And to be honest, like with the way they've been playing, I'm not like I don't know. Can they go to Baltimore if they have to and beat Baltimore in Baltimore? To if they need to do that to get to a Super Bowl. At this point right now, with the way they've been playing, I don't know. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know. You know, I mean, I really I couldn't answer that question. I don't know if they could go to Baltimore and beat Baltimore at home right now with the way they've been playing and the way that offensive line and the way Brady's in his own head, and the fact that Brady, Belichick, and McDaniels have no faith in that offensive line. I don't know. Baltimore might be able to take them out at home. Pat, your Cowboys lucked out with that Eagles loss too, because that I believe that keeps you guys in first place. So that Eagles loss yesterday I believe it helps the Cowboys stay in first place in that division. I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Pat. Cousins under center, dropping back, rolling to his left. They throw into the flats. This is caught by the fullback. That is a first down and a gain of 5. Yeah, I believe the Eagles' loss keeps the Cowboys in first place. Cousins under center now. Cook 6 yards behind him. 2 wide receivers set, 1 on either side. They will pitch to Cook. Cook off tackle to the right, and he is tackled after a 1-yard gain. Yeah, the Dolphins did you guys a favor. They did you guys a favor. They did you guys a big favor. Man, that just goes to show you the Eagles ain't shit this year. If they can get beat by the Dolphins. Three wide receiver set. Cousins in the shotgun. They throw, this time to the flats. That's caught and tackled after a 5-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 5, it looks like. Who do I think goes to the Super Bowl? As of right now, it's looking like either the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Patriots out of the AFC, and either the Saints, the Seahawks, or the who's the last team there? The Niners in the NFC. So any one of those, take your pick with any one of those 3 teams. What's up, Crisco? Take your pick with any one of those 3 from either side. All right, 4th and 2, and Seattle. So Seattle makes the stop. Seahawks get the defensive stop, guys, and the Minnesota Vikings will punt the football. So Seahawks going to get the ball back. Good defensive series for the Seahawks there as they will get the football back. High kick takes a friendly Minnesota bounce, and it will be downed at the 7-yard line. So Seahawks going to have a long way to go as the kick downed at the 7. And we head to commercial break. What a kick there from the Vikings punter as he pins Seattle down deep. Yeah, the Saints punched their ticket. They won their division already. Their playoff spot is set. The Saints playoff spot is set. They are good to go. So commercial break, guys. When we come back, the Seahawks going to have to go 93 yards to score, and they got 6.5 minutes to do it. What's up? What are you doing? Goose. What are you doing? Huh? Come here. Come here. Your fur is getting everywhere. You know that, right? All right, guys. Russ under center, 2 wide receivers set with a tight end to the right. Single running back behind Wilson. They will hand it off. This is Carson. Carson right up the middle. Carson for 13 and a first down. Chris Carson right up the heart of that Viking defense, right behind the right guard, right guard, and that's good for 14. What a run from Chris Carson there. 1st and 10, the chains move, and Seattle with a new set of downs from the 21. Once again, they hand it to Carson. Carson running hard off tackle to the right. He is tackled after a short gain, 1 yard gain. Russ in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set with a tight end to the right. Russ dropping back, and it's batted in the air. Still, and it's picked off. Batted into the air and intercepted. Touchdown, Vikings. House call. Batted into the air and intercepted, and the Vikings take it to the house. House call for Minnesota. Pick 6. So Russ is intercepted, and that's a touchdown for the Vikings D. Pick 6. So this ball batted into the air, and it's tipped by Russ. Russell tries to bat it to the ground, and instead he knocks it up into the air. It's caught by the Vikings, and they run it back for the touchdown. So here we go. Minnesota lining up for the extra point. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up and good. That was kind of a crazy play. Russ tries to knock it down, and instead he bats it up into the air again, and it's caught by the Vikings D and returned back for a touchdown. Run back. This is the kick going to be taken by the Seahawks. Run back to the 20. It looks like about the 25 or 26 yard line. And that is where they will take over. All right. Russ taking over from the 27, actually. Dropping back, looking, throwing over the middle. This is DK Metcalf. And he makes the catch. That's good for 18. Make it 20, actually. Yeah, that's so make it 20. A 20-yard catch for DK Metcalf. This time Wilson in the shotgun, running back to his left. 4 wide receiver set. They will hand it off right up the middle. Running hard is, I believe that's Chris Carson again for 4 more. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Seahawks. So Seattle running the football well tonight. 2nd and 6 for the Hawks as they are on the move again. Russ in the shotgun, bunch wide receiver set to the left, 3 of them, and a running back to Russ's right. He throws to Penny in the backfield. Penny takes off, and he is out of bounds, a yard shy of the first down. That'll be a 5-yard catch and run for Rashad Penny as he is run out of bounds, a yard shy of the first. So 3rd and 1. Penny going to still be the running back here. What's up, Salsa? What's up? So Rashad Penny still the running back. Russ under center, fullback and running back behind him, single wide receiver out to the left. They will play fake. Russ, 3-step drop, throwing over the top of the D. Hollister making the catch. That's a 12-yard reception and another first down. Hollister with the grab. Nice throw over the linebacker there by Russell Wilson as he hits Hollister for the 12-yard gain. Nice catch from Hollister there. That's a first down, and the Seahawks move the chains again. Seattle moving the chains again. They are at the 28-yard line of the Vikings. Russ flushed from the pocket. He slides after a short gain. So that time Minnesota collapses the pocket. Russ pulls it down and runs for a short gain. Going to be about a gain of 3. That should bring up 2nd and 7 for Seattle. 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks. Just outside the red zone is Seattle here, working from the 25 now. This is a handoff to Rashad Penny over the left end. Penny breaks free, and Penny going to get 8 on that and another first down. Seattle running the football down the field with ease against that Minnesota defense as Penny goes for 8. Nice block from the left tackle there of the Seahawks. Nice block by the left tackle of the Seahawks. Penny gets 8. Because I have a little bit of a cold. Maybe that's why I keep wiping my nose. You thought of that there, bud? Maybe because I have a cold and it's that time of the year. I mean, it's fucking December in the Northeast. So if you don't have a cold in December in the Northeast, there's probably something wrong with you. Hey, Hybit, what's up? So we head to commercial break, guys. 2-minute warning, 2 minutes to play in the half. So at the 2-minute, and Seattle running the football with ease on Minnesota. Not much resistance from the Vikings at all when it comes to running the football this game. Carson and Penny have pretty much had their way with the front 7 of this Minnesota Vikings. We'll have to see if that continues in the second half, though, or if Minnesota is going to make an adjustment and see if they can stop the running game of the Seahawks. But once again, guys, this is a big game for both teams. All right, Russ from the 12-yard line in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set running back. They set the screen up to Hollister. Hollister tackled immediately for no gain. Good open field tackle from the Vikings there. Hollister gets nothing on the screen. 2nd and 9 for Russ and the Seahawks. Rhodes making the tackle on Hollister. Wilson in the shotgun again. 4 wide receivers set. The snap. Russ drops back. 2-step drop. Looking. Pocket collapses. Rolling to his right now. Wilson going to throw this into the back of the end zone. Going for... It looks like Penny, and it goes over his head, and that sails out of bounds. 3rd and 9 now. The sound is messed up. Why is the sound messed up? Is it the feed from your TV, or is it just the broadcast is messed up? That's weird. So 3rd and 9, and Seattle will call a timeout. 1:08 to play in the half, and the Hawks going to waste a timeout. They will burn a timeout. Russ and Pete going to talk it over. They take a look at what the Minnesota Vikings come out with. That's weird. Yeah, Tyler, sometimes the NFL, or I mean, like sometimes ESPN will do this because it happens to me. Sometimes they'll black out games, like literally just black them out, and they won't broadcast them. I know it fucking sucks too. Like it pisses me off because I've had that happen to me too, where it's blacked out and I can't get it anywhere else. Russ in the shotgun, running back to his left. The pocket collapsing around Wilson. Wilson fires to the end zone, to the goal line. It is not batted away. Incomplete. Smith for the Vikings on the defense. Going for Lockett right at the goal line. And at the very last second, Smith comes in there and knocks the football away. Nice play. So the Seahawks going to settle for a field goal attempt. All right, Tyler. 29-yard attempt. The snap is down. Myers is good. Field goal is good. This makes it a 14-10 game. 58 seconds to play in half number 1. Yeah, that's Tyler. That's ESPN. ESPN's broadcast of these games sucks. Their broadcasts are terrible. Like that's ESPN, man. You don't see the issues. You don't see like any of these issues from like NBC, ABC, any of the any of the other national broadcasts. It's just ESPN, man. Their broadcasts suck. Yeah, it's just ESPN, man. Their broadcast is terrible of these games. Minnesota going to let this ball go into the back of the end zone, and they will take over from their own 25. What's up, Lane? What's up, Lane? What's going on, man? Cousins in the shotgun, looking, throwing. It's deflected, going for Cook in the middle of the field. Bounces off of Cook's hands and incomplete. Pat. So 2nd and 10 for the Vikings now. Cousins in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Cook in the backfield with Cousins. They play fake, and they will hand it off to Cook on the delayed handoff. Cook running hard, and he is tackled about a half yard shy of the first down. So going to bring up 3rd and short for Minnesota. Once again, the Vikings going to go up tempo. They hand it right to Cook. Cook up the middle, and that's a first down. Also, too, you don't understand. My cat's fur is like floating in the freaking air right now. It's everywhere. You can't see it on camera. but the shit just gets all over my face and all this shit, and it bugs the living hell out of me. So it irritates me. So if you see me going like this, it's because there's cat fur floating everywhere right now. That's the only downside to having a cat is the fur is everywhere. It gets into like all your clothes and shit and all the fibers of your couches and all this other shit. Cousins dropping back, throwing deep over the middle for Diggs, and that is incomplete, unable to convert and make the catch. Good throw from Cousins there. Diggs just can't make the catch. Hits Diggs right in the hands. Cousins in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set, running back to his right. That is Cook, and they will set the screen up to Cook. Cook going to get the first down, +5. He fumbles, ball's out. It is recovered by Minnesota. Oh, recovered by the Vikings, though. And Cook limping to the sidelines. Cook in some pain on the sidelines there. He makes it off the field, but he is definitely not comfortable. That's a fumble right there. It is recovered, though, by Minnesota, luckily. Luckily, the Vikings fall on the football. It is a 1st and 10, though. So 1st and 10. So 12 seconds to go in the half. Zimmer calls a timeout. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. So the time will run on the snap. This should be the last. This play and the next play should be the final 2 plays of the half. 3 wide set for Minnesota in the shotgun. Cousins drops back. He throws. This is caught by Rudolph. That's a 1st down. So Rudolph makes the catch and gets another 1st down. His post games were real short, and then they interviewed him. They interviewed him this afternoon, and it was kind of the same thing, man. You could tell he's frustrated. He's just not happy with the offense at all, and it's partially his own fault. They throw the slant. This is Stephon Diggs. Caught and tackled about a yard shy of the 1st down. That's a catch for 9 yards, and that's going to set up the field goal attempt with 1 second to go. So Cousins drives the Vikings down. Cousins drives the Vikings down and puts them into position for a field goal. Pat, there's no way he's so done with football. There's no way he's coming back. He's done with football. They can't even sign him now. The time that they could bring him back, he's done, man. He's out. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up and good. That extends the Minnesota lead to 7 as we end the first half, guys. The kick is good. No, Rogue, he's done. He reports on him are that he lost 35 pounds of muscle off of him, and it would take like 3.5 months to put that back on, and he don't want to come back. He's said in a couple of interviews to like the New England beat writers that he don't want to come back. He's happy with where he's at, and he don't want to come back. He's the injury. Unfortunately, the injuries did him in. The injuries and just an injury plagued career did him in. He don't want to put the muscle, the pound, the weight back on, and he just doesn't want to play. Like, his heart's just not in it. Believe me, he's good where he's at. Yeah, Gronk is done. And it's an underestimated. It's another reason why the Pats are struggling. They have no tight end production whatsoever. You can't even count Ben Watson because he catches one ball every like 3 games. He catches one football every 3 games, so you can't even count that as production. Like, they're struggling at the tight end position. They have no production out of that position. They're like I said, dude, they're struggling. They're struggling all over, dude. Like, their offensive line is bad. It's bad this year. Bad. Their offensive line is not good. Their tight end position, they have no production from the tight end whatsoever. Their wide receiving core is not good, not good at all. They're working with a bunch of rookies and a bunch of guys who are having to learn the offense on the fly. It's just not good, man. They're struggling talent wise this year in a lot of spots. It sucks too, because it's like they lost their starting center the first game of the year. He's out for the season after like game 1 or 2, so he's out. He's done. And then you get Karras last night. He goes out injured. They're just struggling. They've been tested twice this year. They've been tested twice this year, and both times that they've been tested, they've been beat. It just goes to show, like, the Ravens, they went up against a really good Ravens team with a really good running game and a really good defense, a pretty good defense, and the Ravens beat the snot out of them. And then they went up against the Texans, and the Texans, have another mobile quarterback and, a wide receiving core that's pretty good. And they beat them too. So it's the Pats got to figure out this offense. Their offense has got to play better. Their offense has got to play better. I don't know how I don't really care how they do it. They have to do, but like I told you, I put some of the blame on Brady. Brady's in his own head. Brady needs to just stop whining and stop having a pity party for himself. Like, oh, poor me, I have to work with a bunch of rookies. So you have to work with a bunch of rookies. You're the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Shut up and work with the rookies and do what you can. Part of this, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm as realistic as I try to be as realistic as I can, and part of this goes on Brady too. Brady needs to shut up with the attitude that he's got and just work with the guys that he's got. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll put Brady on blast when he needs to be put there. Like, part of this is on him too. He's in his own head. He is in his own head, and he just needs to stop having this stupid pity party that he's having for himself, and just play. Just play. Like, you're gonna. This is what you have this year. The wide receiving core is what you have. The offensive line is what you're gonna have to deal with. So, like, just play. Like, stop whining. Don't stop getting in your own head and just play the damn game. Like, I wish Brady would just start doing that. Like, just play the game. Enough with the complaining, like in the little pity party. Like, enough with that. I'm to be honest, I'm getting tired of hearing it. And then the kicking game as well. Like, they have no kicker. Steven Gostkowski. So Gostkowski for the Pats, right? He was supposed to have surgery in the offseason to repair that hip, because it was a hip injury that knocked him out. He was supposed to have surgery in the offseason to fix it, and he refused to do it and thought he could fight through it. You know? So he refused to do it. And they, you know, it ultimately ended up costing the Pats because, look, they've gone through 3 kickers. Like, there's a multitude of reasons why the Patriots are the way they are. Like, and they have got to figure it the hell out. They got to figure it the hell out and start playing good football from this point on. Start playing good football from this point on. It's, to be honest, I'm just, like I said, I'm over a lot of it. Just play the damn game. Like, just play the damn game. Sir Dilly, what's up, man? What's up? I see you. What's going on, man? Because, like I told you guys earlier in the stream, man, I'm a Pats fan, but I'm as real. I try to be as realistic as I can be. And right now, if you're asking me if you're asking me if the Pats could go into Baltimore, like, let's say hypothetically the AFC title game was Baltimore and the Patriots. If you're asking me right now in the season, as of at this point, if the Patriots could go into Baltimore and beat Baltimore at home, I don't know. I don't feel confident about it. I would hope they would be able to. You know, Belichick getting a second look, you know, having the tape from the first time around. But I mean, I'm not 100% confident that they could do that, especially playing the way they're playing. Once again, guys, we are at halftime. We are at the half in this one. But I appreciate y'all watching, man. I hope everybody's having a good Monday night. The weather in the Northeast is absolute shit right now. It's like 33 degrees and raining and pouring out. So I hope you guys got better weather than I do, because it sucks outside right now. All right, guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom and grab a quick drink of water. I'll be back in a couple minutes, 2 minutes. So I'll see you guys in two. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back, or I should say I am back. Going over some highlights of the first half, highlighting the Minnesota running game. Yeah, I knew this would be a good game. Once again, guys, here we go. So back right in time, third quarter starting up. Just coming out of the half, and Minnesota set to receive. Meyer is set to kick this one away. He swings the leg, and we are underway in half number 2 here in Seattle. Vikings going to let this one go all the way to the back of the end zone. They will start from their own 25. So Vikings starting from their own 25. Third quarter underway, guys. Here we go. Half number 2 of Monday night. Sir Dilly. Cousins starting off looking to go deep. He is forced to check it down to his tight end. That's a short gain. So Cousins looking to throw the ball deep, but it was well covered. He checks down to the tight end, and that's a short gain. He wanted to throw this football. He wanted to throw this football deep, but it was well covered. Fullback and tailback behind Cousins, under center this time. Cousins hands it off. Cook slips. Delvin Cook slipped and fell at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one. Third and 6 for Minnesota. Not starting off the half well as the Seattle defense puts Minnesota in a 3rd and long situation here. Cousins in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Cook also out wide as a receiver to the top of the screen. Cousins dropping back, 2-step drop, and it's stripped. The ball is stripped from him. A Minnesota lineman lands on it back at the 6-yard line. So the ball stripped out of Cousins' hands, and it goes backwards all the way to the 6-yard line. Luckily, a Minnesota lineman falls on it. Hey, what's up, Nitro? It looks like his arm was going forward, so they may call this an incomplete pass and not a fumble. So Vikings are challenging the field as challenging the ruling on the field that it was a fumble. Vikings going to challenge. What's up, Nitro? What's up? What's going on, man? What is going on? Sleeta. Sleeta's a joke. And JP's a clown. All right, Clete Blakeman going to make the call here, guys. Let's see what it is. So quarterback's hand coming forward, the call reversed, incomplete pass. So the call is reversed, incomplete pass. They say the hand was coming forward. It'll be 4th and 6. So Seattle's defense holds up, and they will get Russ and company the football back. So the Minnesota punter standing at the 15. The kick is away from the 18-yard line. Fair caught at the 29. So Russell Wilson and the Seahawks taken over from their own 29. So we head to commercial break. As soon as we are back, Seahawks taking over as their defense holds up and gets them the ball back to start off the third quarter. So good defensive series. Good defensive series for the Seahawks D there, and they will give Russ and company the ball in some pretty good field position. I appreciate that, Pat. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I appreciate that. Pat. So what do you think, guys? You think Minnesota can hang on to this lead, or do you think Seattle's going to win this game at home? I don't know. I don't know. This has gone back and forth all game. Seattle's got to score on this drive. They got to answer. They got to answer the Minnesota. They got to answer this 7-point lead. Hopefully they can score and tie it up. Russ talking to his team, hopefully trying to fire them up. Yeah, so they just said it. So this game is critical for the NFC playoff pitcher. Wilson under center, 2 wide receiver set. This is Carson behind him, 8 yards. They hand it off. Carson picking his way through that Minnesota defense for a short gain. Looks like a gain of about 3. What's up, Big Mike? What's up? What's up? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. What's going on? Amperflex, I see you. This is Carson, and on the run, Carson tackled after looks like maybe an 8-yard gain, 1st and 10. So Carson gets the first down for Seattle. What's up, crew? What's up? What's up, Adam? I hope, man, we are as of right now, we are 22 away. We are 22 away from the big 1K mark. 22. Wilson in the shotgun motion from left to right. Russell dropping back, looking deep over the middle. It is almost intercepted. Almost picked off by the Viking defense. Wilson way overthrowing Tyler Lockett there. Way overthrowing Tyler Lockett. What's up, Peacock? What's up, Jocko? What's up? What's up, Dragon? What's up? Nitro Squad pulling up. Wilson in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, running back to his left. Russ dropping back, 2-step drop, throwing to the sideline. This is caught, run out of bounds, a yard shy of the first down. That's Hollister making the catch. Hollister going to make it 3rd and short for the Seahawks. 3rd and 1. So yet again, the Seahawks faced with a 3rd down, 3rd and 1 for Seattle. 3rd and 1 for the Hawks. 3 wide receiver set with a tight end to the left. Russ in the shotgun with Carson. Throwing to the sidelines, this is Metcalf. Metcalf makes the catch after a gain of 8. And another Seahawk first down. Russell throws to the sidelines. The big-bodied DK Metcalf making the catch, and that's an easy first down. I think I got, I don't know, somewhere around 20. I think 20, yeah, okay, 20 to go. 20 to go. This is Carson. Carson running around the left end, and we have a late hit. There is a flag for a late hit, guys. This is going to be 15 more on top of this, as the Vikings are going to get flagged for a late hit. This is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Minnesota. So 15 yards on the unsportsmanlike conduct. That is a late hit, guys, on Rhodes for the Vikings. So tack 15 more on top of that one. And another first down. LSU is winning the national championship. They are. LSU is going to win the national title. That's a fact. That is a fact. I think the Tigers are better than the Buckeyes. I do think it's going to come down to OSU and LSU, and I think the Tigers are going to beat Ohio State in the national title for the national championship. This is Carson. Carson off tackle. Carson at the 20. Carson at the 10, dragging Minnesota defenders down to the 4. Chris Carson off tackle to the right, and he drags 2 Minnesota Viking tacklers all the way down to the 4-yard line. What a run from Chris Carson here. What a block from the right tackle on that play. Chris Carson dragging tacklers down to the 4-yard line. Carson dragging tacklers down to the 4-yard line. Heavy set for Seattle. This time Penny in there. Penny going to plow his way forward down to the goal line, just shy. Just shy of the goal line, about 2 feet shy. So 1st and goal now for Seattle. Seattle about 2 feet shy of the goal line. Russ under center. Backs off into the shotgun. This is Penny to his left. They pitch it to Rashad Penny. Penny picking his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. And pending an extra point, we are going to have a tie game. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with a nice block at the end of that play to seal off the cornerback, and Penny runs it in for the touchdown. Tie game, the extra point up and good. 17 all, guys, and Seattle right back in this thing. 3rd quarter, 9:02 to play, and it is back to a 0-0 game, 17 all. So we go to commercial break, guys, awaiting the Seattle Seahawks kickoff, as they will give the ball back to Minnesota and see if they can answer. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday night. Hey, what's up, Skeeter? Thanks for subscribing, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for subscribing, Skeeter. $19 away now. 19 away, guys. We are getting close. We are certainly getting close to some major milestones on this channel. We are 500 hours away from I should say 500 and counting away from our 4,000 hours, and we are 19 away from the 1K mark. So almost there. Almost there, man. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Nitro, for sending the crew over. So here we go, guys. Kickoff coming from Seattle after the touchdown. This ball kicked high, taken at the goal line by Minnesota at the 20 and brought down at the 22. So brought down at the 22. So Minnesota's turn now from their own 22. Cousins under center, bunch wide receiver set to the left. Cook, the single running back, 6 yards deep behind Cousins. Motion now from left to right. They will hand it off to Cook. Delvin Cook fumbles the football. Cook puts the ball on the ground. It's recovered by the Seahawks. Delvin Cook puts the ball on the ground, and it's recovered by the Seahawks. Delvin Cook fumbles, and Seattle recovers. So Delvin Cook puts the ball on the ground, and it is Seattle's as they recover the fumble. Wow, that could be game-changing right there. That could be a game-changing play right there. Seattle gets the ball back. Seahawks recover the fumble, and they are in business deep in Viking territory. What's up, Milky Films? What's up? And we have a down Viking on the field, guys. Injured Viking on the field. I see the Nitro squad pulling up. So we're going to head to an injury timeout. Injury timeout on the field as they take a look at the injured Viking. Skeeter Cook is a beast. He really is. Dalvin Cook is a beast. Milky, I have no faith in Minnesota. I really don't. Outside of Dalvin Cook, I have no faith in the Vikings whatsoever. None. Cook, Stephon Diggs is inconsistent because the quarterback sucks, and then Adam Thielen has been injury prone all year. So I got no faith in that team this year at all. I don't. Basically, it's because of Cousins too. I can't stand Cousins as a quarterback. I don't believe in him at all. Shout out to the Nitro squad, Nitro Online squad pulling up. That number shrinking, guys. We are at 983. So inching closer to 1K. 983. Yeah, Nitro. Yeah, how do you like that? Milky, if you asked me right now, Dalvin Cook, guys, Dalvin Cook was the injured Viking. Dalvin Cook was the injured Viking. What's up, Trace? What's going on, Trace? So here we go. Seattle taking over. This is Carson. Carson off the pitch from Russell Wilson. Hey, MG, what's up, MG? What's going on, man? What up, guys? What's going on? So Dalvin Cook headed to the locker room along with Stephon Diggs. Dalvin Cook and Stephon Diggs both headed to the locker room for the Vikings. Wow, guys. Trace and MG, what's up, guys? What's going on? Thanks for pulling up. The Nitro squad coming in hot. This is a screen to Chris Carson. Carson running hard and tackled a yard shy of the first down. Just chilling, MG. Watching some Monday Night Football, man. Watching some Monday Night Football. Dalvin Cook with a shoulder injury, and his return is questionable. So more than likely, that designation usually means that, especially with a half to go, we may not see Dalvin Cook for the rest of this game. So once again, Cook questionable with his shoulder injury. Yeah, both. Stephon Diggs getting looked at right now. He came running back out onto the field, though, onto the sideline. So it looks like he'll be all right. But Cook is probably done for the night. I do, Trace. I think the Seahawks have a definite shot at the Super Bowl. They are definitely a team that could make some noise in the playoffs. This is Russell Wilson under center from the 14. He is rolling to his right. They throw. This is Hollister. Hollister makes the catch after a short gain and is tackled at the 11. We're close. We're close, man. Like I said, we're inching closer to that number. We got 16 to go. We are at 984. 984. Russ in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And they throw. This is the seam route to the tight end, and it's over the head. Incomplete. I think Russ wanted to throw to Hollister, but he was well covered in the end zone. So 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Four wide receiver set for the Hawks. Lockett now heads out as a receiver from the backfield. Empty backfield. Russ under pressure, rolling to his right, throwing to the back of the end zone, intended for his tight end there. No, excuse me, that was Moore. Intended for Moore, incomplete. Seahawks going to be forced to settle for a field goal attempt. I think Seattle's going to win tonight, and we have a sorry guys, we have an injured Seattle Seahawks offensive lineman down on the field. So an injured Seattle Seahawks lineman down on the field talking to the trainers. So the wild card, the Seahawks at 9-2 lead. They will be sitting. Seahawks sitting in the first wild card spot at 9-2. A win would definitely push some of the division leaders there. What's up, Adam? What's going on? What's up, buddy? Amperflex, I try and do the best I can. All right, Jason Myers on to try the 29-yard field goal attempt. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good. Myers right down the center, and the Seahawks lead 20-17. 5:46 to play. Third quarter, guys. Jackson, hey, listen, man. I did not believe in Lamar Jackson at the start of this season, but after beating the Niners in that game, and they really had to fight to beat that Niners team. That kid's making a believer out of me, and Harbaugh's system is perfect for that for Lamar. He builds that offense around him, and like I said, Harbaugh's not a bad coach. He's a halfway decent coach, and he caters that offense to Lamar. And the Ravens, not only, I mean, a huge pickup for them in the offseason was a huge pickup in the offseason was the addition of Mark Ingram, and they have the Ravens have a legitimate running game now, and you got to watch out for Lamar, you got to watch out for Mark Ingram, and then Lamar Jackson's completion percentage is 67%. I mean, it's everything like 15 yards and in, and it's asking him to, all he throws is high percentage throws, and he's able to get the ball there in a hurry. I mean, they're a good team. The Ravens are a very good team, and they're going to stay like that for a while. Who do I think the best coach in the NFL is by far Belichick, but who as for this year winning coach of the year, Harbaugh is going to win it. Harbaugh is going to win coach of the year by far this year. Hey, what's up, 05? What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I think Harbaugh is going to win it this year with what he's done with Jackson and the improvements that the improvements that Lamar Jackson has shown, I don't think anybody else is really even close. I think Harbaugh is going to win it. Yeah, Saints versus 49. Rogue Dog. That's gonna be a real good game. That's gonna be a very good game. All right, here we go. After the field goal, the Saints kicking off. This is caught at the 1 by the Vikings, out to the 20 and tackled at the 22. Dalvin Cook sitting on the sidelines, guys, helmet off, and it looks like his night is more than likely over. And an injury update, the Minnesota Viking offensive lineman that was injured is out with a concussion. Cousins under center, motion from right to left. Play fake by Cousins. Cousins, big drop, 5-step drop, throwing to the middle of the field. This is dropped. Dropped by the tight end, incomplete. That'll bring up, sorry guys, 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Wagner on the defense. Stephon Diggs back out onto the field. So Diggs good to go. Stephon Diggs back on the field for the Vikings. Skeeter. They try and set the screen up. Caught and on the run. That's going to be a first down. That's good for 16. So the Vikings set the screen up and executed perfectly. A gain of 16 and a first down for Minnesota. Rudolph in motion now from right to left. A 3-wide receiver set for the Vikes. Once again, they hand it off, and that's a 1-yard loss. The Seattle defense all over that one. Seattle defense all over that one. And that's a 1-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. That's Matson on the run for the Vikings. The replacement for Dalvin Cook, who is on the sidelines and done for the night. Hey, what's up, Original? What's going on, man? What's up, Original? What's up, Matt? What's going on? And we have movement up front. Flags on the play, and that's going to be false start on the Vikings. False start on Minnesota. False start on the Vikes. That will push them back 1st and 15. In the shotgun now, Vikings looking to throw. 2-step drop, batted into the air, and incomplete. Batted at the line of scrimmage. That'll be 3rd and 15 for the Vikings now. What's going on, Matt? What's up, guys? What's up, Original? How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping in, guys. Much appreciated. Hope y'all are having a good night. 3rd and 15. In the shotgun now, Cousins, 3-wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Throwing into the flats. This is caught by Matson. Matson met by 3 tacklers by the Seahawks defense, and he is well shy of the first down. That will bring up 4th down, and the Hawks going to get the football back. Seahawks defense holds, and they get the football back. Minnesota going to punt. Go for it, Skeeter. Much appreciated, man. Go for it. Go for it, Skeeter. Colquitt back for Minnesota to punt. Snap is clean. The kick is away, and it is caught at the 24. So Russ and company taking over from their own 24, guys. Wilson taking over from his own 24 with a 3-point lead and just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate that, man. Really do. All right, Original. Thanks a lot, man. Much appreciated. You have a good day, bud. Take it easy, Original. Seahawks going to run the football right up the middle. And that's an 8-yard gain. This is Carson right up the heart of that Viking defense for 8 more. Chris Carson running well tonight, guys. Chris Carson running well tonight. Russ under center. 3 wide receiver set. Bunch formation to the right. They will run again with Carson. Carson off tackle to the right, and that's another first down. Chris Carson moving the chains, man, and just eating up clock at the same time. 2 minutes to play in the third and ticking. We are headed towards the fourth quarter, guys. Seattle on the move again. Thanks, Amperflex. Much appreciated. Russ under center. 2 wide set with a tight end. Carson in the backfield. And this play blown dead. Thanks, Skeeter. Much appreciated, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're close, man. Like I said, we're close. The Seahawks running at will right now on the Minnesota defense. Absolutely running at will. Minnesota cannot stop the run. Minnesota cannot stop the run. Wilson and company come out 4 wide receiver set. Carson to Wilson's right in the shotgun. Russ going to play fake to Carson. They throw the slant. That is caught and tackled immediately after a 7-yard gain. So going to bring up second, actually 6-yard gain. Going to bring up second and 4. Once again, Seattle moving the football just methodically down the field and absolutely just eating this clock up on the Vikings. Matt, I hope so. I hope so. They certainly got a lot of work ahead of them to do that. Bunch wide receiver set to the left. They hand it to Carson. Carson trying to get around the left end, and he is unable to. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled behind the line for looks like a 1-yard loss. This is going to bring up third down for the Seahawks. So third down for the Hawks. Russ in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back to Russ's left. Wilson throwing deep, and it is caught. That's more. 10-5, touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson throwing deep, and he hits Moore for the touchdown. Wilson throwing deep and nails Moore, hits Moore in stride. That is an absolute bomb there. That's 50-plus easy. 50-plus easy yards for Wilson and the Seahawks. What a throw from Russ. Wilson uncorks it. That's 50 yards. That's 60 right there. 60 yards. And Moore in stride. Seattle opening it up now. 27-17 now. Yeah, I thought Seattle was gonna win tonight too. I thought they would win tonight as well. I thought they were gonna win tonight as well. What a throw from Russ, though, as Rhodes, the corner for the Vikings, gets beat again, and he is pissed. The third quarter has been absolutely dominated by the Seahawks, guys. Absolutely dominated. This ball from Myers kicked into the back of the end zone. Seattle leads 27-17. This game is over. With the way the Seahawks are running the football, this game is over. Nitro did say 28-10 Seahawks. You did say 28-10 Seahawks. You said it was going to be a blowout, too. You said the Seahawks were going to blow them out. Shotgun for the Vikings. This is Cousins looking long. He is hit as he throws and way overthrows Kyle Rudolph. What's up, Brayton? What is up, Brayton? So headed to the fourth quarter, guys. Headed to quarter number 4. Headed to quarter number 4. We are done with 3. Seattle on top 27-17 after a 60-yard catch and run from Russell Wilson to Moore. But yeah, Nitro, you called it a blowout in favor of Seattle. You definitely called that one. You definitely called that one. Rogue, wrong room. Yeah, this is football. Let's keep it football. So headed to the fourth, guys, and I don't know. I honestly don't think that the Vikings can come back. With the way Seattle's been playing defense and running the football, I highly, highly doubt that the Vikings are going to be able to come back in this one. Highly doubt it. With the way Seattle's playing, they just owned Minnesota that entire quarter, and I just don't see. I don't see Minnesota coming back. I think Seattle's just going to continue the play, and I think Seattle's going to actually add one more onto this. I'm kind of leaning towards what Nitro said. This could end up being a blowout. So 3 wide receiver set for Cousins in the shotgun. Matson in the backfield with him. Dropping back, 3-step drop. Cousins looks to the left sidelines. It is intercepted. It is picked off. Seattle intercepts the football. And is that a house call? No touchdown, but the Seahawks do pick Cousins off. Interception for Seattle. Seattle back in business on offense. Intercepted. This ball intended for Diggs, and it is picked off. So Seattle in business at the 25 of Minnesota. Intercepted. Russ and company coming back out on offense, and this one could get ugly. What's up, Arter? What's up, man? What's up, Arter? What's going on, guys? What is going on? Yeah, Trace, Seahawks are back in business on offense, and it's there. I would be surprised if they do not score another touchdown. What a play from Flowers, the defensive back, to make the interception. Yeah, it's over. Diggs is not happy on the sidelines. He's pissed. Russ going to pitch to Penny. Penny around the left end. Penny running towards the first down marker, and it looks like he's going to get it. So that will move the chains. Penny around the left end for 10 and another Seahawk first down. So Rashad Penny running the football well, just like Chris Carson. So between those two weapons that the Seahawks have in the backfield, Minnesota has had a long day at the office. Penny still in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set, all 3 to the left. Once again, they will hand it Penny right up the middle, right behind the right guard, and that's going to be 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. I don't know, Amperflex. I don't know what they're going to be called. Trace, if I had Kirk Cousins as a QB, I'd be pissed too. If I had Kirk Cousins as a QB, I'd be pissed too. Russ in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, bunch to the right. And they set the screen up. This is Penny. Penny on the run. Penny at the 10. Penny at the 5. Touchdown, Seattle. They set the running back screen up. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny runs it in untouched. Penny for the Seattle touchdown. Russ on fire as he throws another touchdown. Russell Wilson absolutely on fire tonight. Penny catches it and easily runs it in. Touchdown, Seattle. Hey, Caron, what's up? What's going on, Caron? And the extra point, the snap is good. The hold is good. And the kick is up and good. Count it. Touchdown, Seattle, 34-17. Nitro, you were right. This is a blowout. Nitro, you were right, man. This is an absolute blowout. Salsa in the house. What's up, Salsa? What's up, man? DeAndre, what's up, DeAndre? I know the Pats lost, man. I know. That was a tough loss. What's up, DeAndre? Yeah, the Vikings are not playing well tonight, Caron. They are not. Caron, they have a shot. Seattle definitely has a shot at the Super Bowl. You can't count Russell Wilson out. You can't count Russell Wilson. And now that they have two healthy running backs in Carson and Penny, that team is there's no quit in that team, and teams like that you can never count out. There you go, Salsa. You just can't count teams out. Los Century, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Nitro Squad coming in hot, man. The Nitro Online Squad coming in hot. LC pulling up. Thanks for stopping in, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for stopping in. Caron, that's a good question. That would be a hell of an NFC title game. That would be one hell of an NFC title game. Seahawks and Saints. I would actually like to see that. That would be one hell of a game. That's a good question, though, man. That both of those teams are really good. DeAndre, the Patriots. I hope they win their next game, man. They're playing the Chiefs, and if they play like they played the last game, then they're in trouble. They got to get it together, man. Skeeter, that nitro boost. Foles or Minshew? Give me Minshew. Nick Foles, I don't trust Minshew at all. I mean, I don't trust Foles. Sorry. Give me Minshew over Foles. I don't trust Foles at all. Pulling up and coming in hot. I will take Corona. I'm going to take the Pats on a bounce back week. Give me the Patriots on a bounce back. Under pressure, this is Cousins. Cousins throws low to Diggs, and it bounces off his hands. Incomplete. Skeeter, the Cowboys and Eagles game is going to decide who wins that division. That Cowboys and Eagles game, that's what it's going to come down to, man. So y'all better be ready to play in the link, because that's what it's going to come down to. They set the screen up. This is Matson. Matson on the run. Matson for the first down plus 5 more. That's a 16-yard gain for Matson. And the Vikings move the chains. Pats over the Falcons all day. Dropping back again. Cousins looking, throwing deep, wide open. This is wide open, and that's a touchdown. Wow, blown coverage. Laquan Treadwell wide open for Minnesota. blown coverage for Seattle, and the Vikings score. Cousins finds the open man and hits him in stride, wide open, blown coverage for the Seahawks. Touchdown, Vikings. I'm telling you, man, that game, that Cowboys and Eagles game is going to decide the division. That Cowboy and Eagle game is going to decide who wins that division. So that'll make it 34-24 as Cousins hits a wide open Treadwell, and that's a Minnesota Vikings touchdown. DeAndre, the Pats just got issues all over the field, man. Patriots got issues all over the field. They got issues all over the field. It's between the offensive line not performing as well as they should, and just not being, there's just not a lot of talent on the offensive line. They have suffered a lot of injuries there. And then Brady not playing up to his standards and up to pretty much everybody's standards. His play has dropped this year. And then you add in the fact that the wide receiving core is not good. It's a bunch of rookies and a bunch of guys that they've kind of picked off the street. And then you add you add the fact that just the offense as a whole, you lose Devlin and your running game is struggling. That's the one that I was trying to think of. There's no running game. They have no faith in the off. McDaniels, Brady, and Belichick have absolutely zero faith in the offensive line. That's why they threw the ball on 4th and inches. That's why they threw the ball on 4th and a foot when they were playing last game. They had no faith that the offensive line could get that 6 inches. So that's why they threw. That's why they threw the ball to Sanu on 4th and inches. And then we don't have a kicker. You add that in there. The Patriots do not have a kicker. We don't have a reliable kicker since Gostkowski got injured and he's out for the year. It's just a multitude of reasons, man. It's a multitude of reasons why they're struggling. To be honest, it might not be their year this year. It may not. It may not be their year. Baltimore might overtake them this year and may go to the Super Bowl. Baltimore may overtake them this year. But once they get healthy on the offensive line and once they have a healthy squad and they have to, they got to surround Brady with some talent, with at least something at wide receiver instead of these scrap heap guys. They have to do something at the wide receiver position. They have to get better guys in there. And then on top of that, I said this earlier, Brady needs to stop feeling bad for himself and just having like a pity party. You know what I mean? Brady is in his own head. Last game I counted 8 passes that Brady threw that were his own fault, that were bad. So Brady's in his own head too. Russ going to throw the screen to Metcalf. Metcalf, nice stiff arm, and that's a gain of 5. So that's a gain of 5. This year in the NFL, man, especially with the Patriots playing the way they're playing, it's wide open. AFC is wide open. NFC is wide open. It's going to be fun to watch the NFL playoffs this year. It's definitely going to be fun to watch. Russ in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They hand it off to Penny. Penny up the middle, and he is stopped after a short gain. Penny going to get 2 out of that run up the middle. 3rd down, and what looks like 4. Sir Dilly, it's like I said, man, I just have no faith in the Minnesota Vikings when you put them in pressure situations. I have no faith in the Minnesota Vikings under pressure situations whatsoever. They cave. They cave under pressure. 3 wide set again for the Seahawks. Russ in the shotgun. This is Chris Carson, and Russell going to call timeout. Wilson calls timeout. 3rd and 2. Seahawks burn up a timeout with 11:23 to play in this one. If the Skeeter, if the Cowboys get there and they get hot and hit their stride, that's when they'll be dangerous. But once again, I have no faith in Jason Garrett when you put him under pressure situations, none. And especially this year with the NFC and the talent and it's stacked the way it is, you're going to be in close games all playoffs, and I think coaching's gonna knock the Cowboys out of the playoffs. I think I think coaching will screw the Cowboys out of a playoff spot. Russ gonna try to pull this one down and get it to Carson, and the ball Russ is hit as he throws, and it will fall incomplete. So Russell gonna roll out here. Right before he gets to the line of scrimmage, going to try and throw to Carson, and the ball is batted as he threw, and that goes incomplete. I think coaching is what's ultimately going to cost. I think coaching is what ultimately is going to cost the. And that's a fake. That's a fake punt. Fake punt. The Seahawks run the fake punt, and they get the first down. Seattle runs a fake punt, and they get the first down. 29-yard gain on the fake punt. 29-yard gain on the fake punt. (28) 29 yards on the fake punt, and that's a first down. Yeah, I just once you put like this year especially, all the playoffs I think are going to be pretty good games. And like I said, once you put Jason Garrett in that coaching staff under pressure, I have zero faith in them. Zero, none. So I think coaching is what ultimately is going to be the demise of the Cowboys, which is how it's been for 3 years now. Russ going for it all down the left sidelines to Lockett. That's incomplete. Russ in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back to Russ's right, that's Carson. Carson up the middle for 4 yards. So Carson up the middle for 4, and the Seahawks doing everything they can to run the time out here. Seahawks doing everything they can to run the timeout on the Vikings. 10:05 to play on this one. Skeeter, I don't know if that's going to happen because I don't know if Robert Kraft is going to let him go. I really don't. Looks like a Vikings defender got poked in the eye. So going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Seattle. So 3rd and 6 now for the Seahawks. Vikings need to get the Seahawks off the field, their offense off the field. This is a big 3rd down for them. The Vikings need a stop here. They don't make a stop here, and they're going to be in trouble. Russ in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Carson in the backfield with Russell to his right. Snap, 2-step drop, throwing, that is caught. DK Metcalf, and the ball's out. The ball is out, fumble, and the Vikings have it. DK Metcalf fumbles the football. DK Metcalf fumbles the football, and the Vikings recover. DK fumbles. Metcalf coughs the football up, and it is Minnesota ball. Yup, that is definitely a fumble. And Minnesota comes up with it. So, incomplete pass. They call it an incomplete pass. Let's see. Oh, if I'm Minnesota, I'm challenging that. If I'm the Vikings, I'm challenging that. If I'm Minnesota, because they called this an incomplete pass. 1, 2, yup. I am challenging that call. Throw the flag. Throw the challenge flag, Minnesota. That is a fumble. That is definitely a fumble. I would throw the challenge flag for sure. Yep. Zimmer challenging the call because the call on the field was an incomplete pass. So they will take a second look at this, guys. They will take another look. So play under review. Minnesota challenging the call on the field that it is an incomplete pass. I think they should win this challenge. I think it's going to be a fumble for sure. I think it is definitely going to be a fumble. DK had complete control and it got knocked out. I think Minnesota is going to win this challenge. This should be a fumble. This should definitely be called a fumble. It looked like a fumble to me. I think DK had it. Yeah, Skeeter, definitely a fumble. Yep, I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, no, I think it's a fumble, Nitro. It looked like a fumble to me, man. I thought DK caught it. He turned. He took one step. I thought he caught it. DK turned around, took one step, and then they knocked it out. I think it was knocked out while he was getting tackled. That's a fumble. I mean, that's the definition of a fumble to me. That's what, yeah. All right, so Vikings get the ball. They won the challenge. Minnesota won the challenge. They throw to the sideline. Cousins incomplete, out of the reach of his intended receiver. 2nd and 10. Yeah, yep, it was definitely a fumble. That's 1. That's 2. That's a catch and a fumble. DK Metcalf having fumbling issues this year, guys. For sure. He's put the ball on the ground a lot for the Hawks. So that's that. As a receiver, you can't be doing that. Especially, that's a big spot right there. 9.5 minutes to play. Plenty of time left for Minnesota to get back in this thing. Cousins in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Mattson, the running back. Cousins hit as he throws. That is a catch from Rudolph. What a catch from Kyle Rudolph on the sidelines. Cousins absolutely demolished as he threw this football. It somehow manages to land in Kyle Rudolph's hands, and that's complete and a huge gain. Big gain for a first down. Minnesota at the 45. Going deep, going for it all, and it's overthrown. Going for Diggs on the go route. Trying to hit Diggs on the go route down the right sidelines and overthrows him by about 2 yards. So 2nd and 10. Minnesota going for the home run ball with Stephon Diggs down the right sidelines, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Cousins dropping back, 2nd and 10. Once again, hit as he throws, and incomplete. Going for Mattson in the flat. Third and 10. So Cousins hit as he throws, incomplete. Nine minutes to play, 4th quarter, guys. 3rd and 10. Big 3rd down here for Minnesota. Cousins, 3 wide receiver set in the shotgun, running back to his right. Dropping back, 3-step drop. Down the left sidelines, and the Seattle Seahawks going to get called for pass interference. Stephon Diggs gonna get the call. Flowers for the Seahawks going to get called for pass interference. Flowers for the Seahawks going to get flagged here for pass interference against Stephon Diggs. Huge play for the Vikings. Huge play. The ball should be put at the 20. Three wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back in the shotgun with Cousins to his right. That's Mattson. They hand it off. Mattson up the middle. Mattson at the 20. Mattson at the 15. Mattson plowing his way down to the 10. Mattson all the way down to the 10. Mattson all the way down to the 10. Minnesota knocking on the door. The pitch to Mattson now. They go off tackle around to the left. Mattson still running hard. Tackled at the 2. Mattson at the 2, 8 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Plenty of time left. Minnesota trying to get right back in this game. Cousins going to hurry them up to the line. Heavy set, 2 tight ends and a running back. They hand it to Mattson. Mattson tackled 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Jadeveon Clowney, what a huge play from him as he tackles Mattson 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. What a play from Jadeveon Clowney. So 3rd and goal from the 4. Third and goal from the 4. Cousins in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers set, 2 tight ends. Single running back to Cousins' left. Cousins throwing to the end zone. Rudolph, touchdown. Kyle Rudolph in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph in the back of the end zone. Cousins hits him, and it is a 3 it's going to be, barring an extra point, a 3-point game. Man. 3-point game. Barring this extra point. Here we go. Lining up to kick the extra point. To make this a 3-point game. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's no good. It's no good. Minnesota misses the extra point. Vikings miss the extra point. Bailey shanks the extra point. Bailey shanks the extra point. Bailey shanks the extra point. He missed it. Wide left. Wow. Bailey misses the extra point. That could be huge in this game. Bailey misses the extra point. 4-point game. Wow. Wow. Bailey misses the extra point. How do you do that, man? How do you do that in a game like this where you need it? You needed that extra point. Now you got to score a touchdown. There's no way around it. You got to score a touchdown now. Wow. I can't believe he missed it. I cannot believe he missed the extra point. I can't believe Bailey missed that extra point. Wow. So now the Vikings have to score a touchdown. Russ throwing to the sidelines, and that is complete for 9 yards. Tackled inbound, so time continues to tick. That's Hollister on the catch for 9. What's up, Paradox? What's up, man? I'm rooting for the Seahawks in this game. I'm a Pats fan, but I'm rooting for the Seahawks in this one. Russ going to hand this football off. That's Penny. Penny right up the middle, pushing the pile. Rashad Penny for 4 yards and a first down. Yeah, Skeeter, they're just going to run this football and try and run this out. Yeah, you know they're going to try and run this out. Minnesota does have all 3 timeouts, though. Vikings do have all 3 timeouts. So under 6 minutes, guys. We just crossed under 6 minutes. Russ under center. They will hand it to Penny again. This is Penny. Penny running hard for 4 more. Going to bring up second down. And 6 for Seattle. Rashad Penny running hard for 4 more yards. About to go under the 5.5 minute mark. About to go under the 5.5 minute mark. Time's still moving, guys. The clock is still moving. Seattle taking their time as they try and run the clock out. 3 wide receivers set for Russ. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. That's Hollister in motion now. Russ, big drop, 5-step drop. Wilson, the pocket collapsing around him. He is going to get sacked. Oh, wow. Russell Wilson sacked at the 28-yard line. Russell Wilson sacked at the 28. That's a huge loss. Wow, that's a 13-yard loss. Yeah, Paradox. Yep. It's not looking good right now, but that was a huge sack. Huge sack for the Vikings. That makes it 3rd and 19. Russ in the shotgun, and we are going to get a... Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Seattle burns a timeout. Play clock running down, and they are forced to call a timeout. So Seattle forced to call a timeout in this one. Shout out to the 28 watching along with us, guys. Much appreciated. Hope y'all are enjoying your Monday night. This is an excellent game, so shout out to the 28 watching with us. Shout out to the 28 watching along with us, guys. Yeah, that missed the Paradox. That missed extra point was huge. That was huge. It changed. It's going to change the complexion of this game. Russ, empty backfield, 5 wide set. They will throw to Metcalf. Metcalf making the catch. Metcalf weaving his way through the Viking defense. And he is tackled 4 yards shy of the first down. That'll be 4th down. My night's been pretty good, man. My night has been pretty good. This has been an awesome game to watch. Both of these teams battling out. Minnesota going to get a chance here. Going to get a chance to win the ball game. They force the punt. Seattle kicks this ball away. Once again, a nice punt from the Seahawks. Good directional kick. It goes out of bounds at what looks like the 16-yard line. So Cousins and the Minnesota offense starting off on at their own 16. So they're going to get a chance to win the game, guys. 3.5 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Minnesota with a chance to win. What's up, Soccer Beast? What's going on, man? What up? What's up? Double A in the house. So 3.5 minutes to go. Vikings with a chance to win. 3 wide receivers set for Cousins. Cousins, quick drop. 2-step drop. This is Rudolph. Rudolph down the middle of the field. The seam route. Good for 25. Kyle Rudolph. Good for 25 down the middle of the seam. Cousins hits him in stride. At the 35 now, Cousins in the hurry up. 3 wide set. Cousins dropping again. This ball tipped and batted incomplete. Actually, Nitro, 8 to go. 8 more now. All right, guys, here we go. 3 minutes to play. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 10. Minnesota, 3 wide receiver set, single running back in the shotgun to the Cousins left. Cousins, 3-step drop, throwing. This is caught by Matson. Matson hit hard and shy of the first down. What an open field tackle for the Seahawks on that one. And we have an injured Seattle Seahawk on the play. Connor Thompson says, let's go Vikes. Bro, there's a shot. There is a shot. Vikings have a shot. 3rd down, though. 2:44. Cousins trying to drive his team down and win this football game. We have an injured Seattle Seahawk on the play, though. So, injured Seattle Seahawk on the play. Down on the field. Able to get up and run off the sidelines, though. So, run off the field. So, injured player off the field, guys. We will resume play. Here we go. 2:44 to go. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Minnesota trying to drive and win the football game. 3rd and 3. Huge play here for the Vikings. Cousins in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back to Cousins' right. It is tipped and incomplete. Trying to go to Treadwell on the slant over the middle. Incomplete. Connor, I am rooting for the Seahawks. I'm rooting for the Seahawks in this one. I'm a Patriot fan, but I'm rooting for the Hawks in this game. If Seattle wins, they will move up to the number 2 seed. Yes, that is true. Yes, they will move up to the number 2 seed overall in the conference. Yep. Here we go. 3 wide set. Cousins in the shotgun. Running back to his left. That's Matson. Dropping back. 2-step drop. Throwing to the sidelines. Incomplete. Incomplete. Thrown too low. Turnover on downs. Minnesota turns the football over on downs. Trying to get the ball to Smith, and the ball thrown wide. Smith had a chance, should have made that catch. Once again, though, the ball was thrown wide. Shout out to the 44 watching with us, guys. Final 2.5 minutes to go. Final 2.5 minutes to go. Shout out to the 44 watching with us, man. That's okay, soccer. You're all good, man. So shout out to the 44 watching with us. Seattle takes over on downs. Russ under center. They are heavy set. This time it's Carson. Carson plowing his way through the heart of the Minnesota defense for 7. Carson plowing his way through the Minnesota D for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And Minnesota wastes. They will take their first timeout. Skeeter, that could be very true, man. That could be very true, Skeeter. So 2nd and 4, guys. 2nd and 4. 2:22 to play. .222 to play. Russ in the shotgun. They will go heavy set again. Running right up the middle is Carson again. And he is stopped shy of the first down. Carson stopped shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Vikings call their second of 3 timeouts. They have one remaining, 3rd and 1. This is the game right here, guys. This is the ball game right here. So 3rd and 1. This is what it comes down to, guys. 3rd and 1. This is what it comes down to. This is what it comes down to. 3rd and 1. Russ under center. Once again, heavy set for the Seahawks. And Carson plows through. Carson bowling his way down to the 22. Carson with the first down, and that is more than likely going to do it. Chris Carson absolutely dragging tacklers as he plows through and gets into the second level, and it is a first down for the Hawks. Well, now that you told me that, Brayton, you're not going to get any credit for doing it, so you might as well just join back. What a run from Chris Carson, though, guys. What a run from Chris Carson. Just absolutely burst through the first level, and he drug, and I mean drug, he drug a tackler from the Vikings 4 yards. Like, what a run from Carson there. What a run from Chris Carson. So, first down Seahawks. First down Hawks, man. Josiah Gaines, what a game for your Hawks, man. What a game for your Hawks. That they play well, man. Seattle, when you see, that's what it. What Seattle just did there, that's what good teams do. They rise to the occasion under pressure, and when the game's in doubt, when the game's on the line, they put that shit away. That's what good teams do. That's what good teams do, man. Josiah, it's gonna come down to Lamar and Russell. It's gonna come down to those two, because both of those guys are playing on a freaking different level. They're playing at a superhuman level this year. Russell Wilson, like the dude is just like he's just nails, dude. Like, you can't, under pressure, the guy is the man. Russ under center. This is Hollister in motion from right to left. They go heavy set. Once again, they will run again. This is Penny. Penny up the middle again. Rashad Penny for 6 yards. This offensive line of Seattle is absolutely eating up the defensive line of Minnesota. Minnesota's offensive line absolutely getting taken apart by Seattle's O-line. Seattle's O-line is opening up holes you could drive trucks through tonight. Between Penny and Carson, they are running all over the Vikings defense right now. The Seattle O-line playing extremely well tonight. They are like I said, Seattle's just running all over the Vikings tonight. Allie, I think it's going to come down to Lamar and Russell. And, I mean, pick either one, man. You can't go wrong with either one of them. And once again, Seattle will run the football to keep the clock moving. They are going to get tackled. That is Carson. He's tackled behind the line. That's a 3-yard loss. Allie, take your Ollie, take your pick. You know, you can't really go wrong with either one. Russell or Lamar. Both of them are playing on a different level. Yeah, Arturo, your O-line playing real well tonight. They are absolutely taking apart the defensive line of the They are taking apart the defensive line of Minnesota. This is Carson trying to get around the left end, and he is tackled maybe as he gets back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. That'll bring up 4th down, guys. 4th down, and the clock is ticking. Clock's still moving, 4th and 6. There's 25 seconds to play on the play clock and 42 on the game clock. So we're going to have about a 20-second difference here. Connor, whatever it is, man, I didn't think the Seattle O-line was that good either. But, man, they are absolutely dominating tonight. So Meyer is going to line up for the field goal. The 36-yard field goal is good. 21 seconds remaining, guys. Joshua, how far do I think the Hawks and Russell Wilson can go? As far as NFC title game. Russell is just that. He's just that good. Russell Wilson is just that good. NFC title game. NFC title game at the least. NFC title game at the least, man. He's just that good. Wilson is just that good. He's that guy in Seattle. He's just that good. Russell Wilson is that good, man. NFC title game at the least. The dude is just a natural born leader, and pressure just does not get to him. What's up, clock management? What's up? And let's see what happened, guys. Is this a fumble? It's a fumble. It's a fumble. Minnesota fumbles the football. The Vikings fumble the football, and Seattle recovers. Wow, the fullback of Minnesota fumbles the football. Vikings fullback fumbles the football, and the Seahawks grab it. They land on it in the pile. Seattle football, guys, it is, as we say in Boston, over. O-V-A-H, over. It is over. Josiah and Paradox and all you Seahawk fans in here tonight, that is the game, man. 14 seconds to go. Hawks are going to go into a victory formation. Wilson takes the knee, and your final score, guys, going to be 37-30. Seahawks win in a shootout in Seattle, and they take the number 2 seed. They will take the number 2 seed in the conference after a huge win. So what a huge win for the Hawks, man. Hawks take the number 2 overall seed with the W. Once again, Russell Wilson will not be denied. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks will not be denied. That dude, Russ is something else, man. Russell Wilson is something else. What's up, Victor? Thanks for stopping by, man. What's up, Flight? What's up, man? Broken Op in the house. What's up, Broken? What's up, Broken Op? What's going on, man? So what a win, guys. What a win for the Seahawks. Seattle, like I said, good teams. Good teams just find ways to win. Good teams find ways to win. They weather the storm, and they do what they need to do to win. Good teams just do what they need to do to win, and this is just one of those nights. Seattle, they knew they were in for a dogfight after Minnesota started clawing their way back into it, and they weathered the storm and they won. But yeah, man, what a good game! What a good game that was. Excellent game that was. That was I thought for sure, at the half, that looked like it was going to be all Seattle and going to be a blowout. And Minnesota managed to fight their way back into that one. Minnesota fought their way right back into that game, man. That was an excellent game. Xavier Rhodes MVP for the penalty. I know Rhodes got absolutely torched tonight. He got torched. Rhodes got absolutely demolished tonight. They were picking on him all night long. Russell picked on him all night long with the mismatches. He couldn't cover anybody. He couldn't cover anybody. There were some times though where there was definitely some blown coverage, like twice. 2 times he didn't get any help either because the safety was supposed to slide over and help him, and there was no help there. But what a win, guys. What a win. What a win that was. Seattle in a dogfight, and like I said, guys, good teams find ways to win. It might not be pretty. It might not be, the stats that you were hoping for, or your fantasy football wasn't that great, but good teams find their way to win. That's what good teams do. That's what Super Bowl caliber teams do. That is what Super Bowl caliber teams do. They find ways to win. They find ways to win. That is what good teams do. Did we get it? I don't know, guys. Hold on. People are saying 1K. Did we get it? We got it tonight? All right. Yes, we did. We got it tonight. Awesome, guys. Well, for those of you who did subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad that you guys found the content good enough to do that, man. It means a lot. It really does. For anybody who subscribed tonight during the live stream, much appreciated, man. It's humbling. It's humbling. I truly am grateful and thankful that we were able to get here, man. And to do it during a Monday Night Football stream, that's awesome, man. So once again, guys, that's awesome. I really do. It's humbling. It is. It's humbling. I really do appreciate it, man. I really do. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough. We actually have some OGs in here that were with me the first 20. They were definitely with me. Rogue Dog was one of my first. I believe Rogue Dog was one of my first 20 subscribers. So that's an OG right there. That is an OG right there. Pat 1984 has been with me forever. Nitro Online has been with me forever. Double A, Arter Alaverdian, that dude was one of the top 20, was one of the first 20 to join the channel. Yeah, there's Nitro's been with me forever. Pat's been with me forever. Double A, Rogue, all you guys, and for all the new, for everybody who's who has recently joined, man, it's humbling. It is. It really, really is humbling. It is, man. It really is humbling, and I really do appreciate all the support, man. I really do. All the support thrown my way in the recent weeks it's just, that's the only real word I can really use, is it's just been humbling. It's been awesome, man, and I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you've directed, not only just directed, anybody, all you guys have thrown a ton of just support my way, man. I don't have any words. I don't have any words. It's humbling. We made it, we made it 1K. We made it to 1K together, and we're gonna continue to grow this channel, and we're going to continue to grow this channel, and this is just the beginning. We are just getting started. The Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, Wrench Mafia, and fan base is just getting started, guys. We are just getting started. Onward and upward. Bigger and better goals to come, and I can't wait to move forward with the channel and see where it leads us, guys. But once again, you guys, the supporters of this channel, the fans, the moderators, all my moderators, everybody in blue in the chat, guys. If you are not a part of any of my moderators' channels, the guys in blue in the chat, they've been with me forever, and they're loyal. They're amazing content creators. I did it, Robbie. Not me, Robbie. Not me. We did it. We did it. We did it, man. We did it. We made it. First goal. First goal. You know what I mean? That 1K, get there. Like I said, we're going to be moving this channel forward together and growing this fan base, and we're taking this channel all the way to the top. And as Nitro would say, all the way to 60 milli. All the way to 60 milli. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, guys. And like I said, I'm humbled. It's truly a humbling experience to watch, to see people join the channel and they find the content good enough to subscribe. It really is. It's truly a great feeling, and a humbling feeling. That's right, Robbie. 1 goal down, more to go. And like Nitro says, man, like Nitro would say, all the way to 60 milli, we going to the top, man. We going right to the top. We taking this sucker as far as we can take it and as high as we can take it. We ain't stopping. It's because of you guys, though. Like, it's because of the subscribers, man. You guys don't ever get it twisted. You guys, the subscribers of this channel make it what it is. It's all you guys. This is I do my thing on the channel. I do what I do. I call the play-by-play. I do the best I can, but it's you guys. This channel is what it is because of all of you, man. This channel is what it is because of the fan base and because of the people who subscribe, man. It truly is just humbling. I really can't thank you guys enough. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this stream now, guys. I might hang out in some people's streams. I might if Nitro's gonna stream, if Nitro's gonna stream, I might hang out in his stream for a little bit, or I'm just gonna kind of cruise around YouTube and just check out a couple of my homies if they're live. And I'm gonna check out of here, guys, for tonight. But once again, I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will more than likely be live. I will be live tomorrow night with I believe I'm going to be doing my I'm going to try to do my weekly picks tomorrow night. If it's not that, I will definitely be live with something. But yeah, I'm going to check up out of here, guys. Once again, truly humbled, truly humbled. Truly humbled by the amount of support that's just been thrown my way by everybody. Once again, to everybody who's ever watched one of my videos, to everybody who's ever liked, and for those of you who like the channel enough to join it and be a part of it, I truly salute you guys. I salute you guys. And we're going to end this with, as always, guys, I humbly salute all of you, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for either weekly picks or I might do either a weekly picks or some kind of stream, but either way, I will catch all of you guys tomorrow night. Once again, I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening, and thank you so much for helping me hit this milestone, guys. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your evening, and I am out of here, guys. Thank you once again so much, and I humbly salute all of you guys. Y'all have a good evening, and I am out. Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk. Peace. I'm out of here.